What is going on, everybody? Mountain here, bringing you guys a brand spanking new video. What you guys are watching today is me kind of just talking a little bit about where I've been, what I've been thinking, and why I haven't uploaded. Now I know I've kind of explained this a little bit already, but I kind of want to dive a little more in depth. And in fact, I want to dive in depth, and I want to back out of that game, and I just want to talk to you guys face to face for a minute. Essentially, the reason I stopped uploading in the first place was because I felt like uploading was becoming a hassle. It was taking away from the time that I was dedicating to competitive Fortnite. So let's start from the beginning. When I stopped uploading, it was because, once again, I was dedicating too much time to competitive. I was literally strictly focused on competitive, and I was focused on streaming. I didn't care about content anymore. I stopped caring, and that is where I fucked up. So a couple of years ago, actually 2018, my good friend Aaron, or Biggie, he's like, dude, why aren't you creating educational content on this game? Now, this was before anybody was doing any type of educational content. This was like when at the peak of like trap towers, high kill gameplay. I'm talking like HD dropping 30 bombs in solo squads, stuff like that. That's what was popping back then. Nobody was creating educational content. So I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying. He's like, why don't you, he asked me, he's like, what is something that you enjoy doing? Like, what do you enjoy doing the most when it comes to YouTube videos and content creation? And I said, honestly, dude, my favorite thing to do is to commentate and talk over videos. And he said, that's perfect. He said, why don't you just do your normal streams? And if you get a really good gameplay that you feel you can take something from and teach somebody something, take that gameplay, commentate over it, talk about what you're doing, talk about why you're doing what you're doing, etc., and turn that into a series. And I'm like, man, what could I call it? And he said, I don't know what you want to call it, obviously, but you could turn that into a really solid series, a really good educational series. It would help a lot of new players. Now, this was, like I said, back in 2018. I can tell you guys the exact date. Now, this right here is the very first episode of Player's Perspective. I uploaded it in May of 2018. This was years ago. What I did was I went through, I started talking about exactly what was going through my head, and I pretty much explained why I was doing what I was doing, what I could have done differently, and how I clutched up in this situation. But that is not what this series was about. This series was not only about insane gameplays, because guess what? My very next Player's Perspective was about what I did wrong, what I should have done or could have done differently to win the situation that I lost. So it was a strictly educational series. It was not about the insane gameplay. It was not about the high kill games or anything like that. It was strictly educational. And trust me, back then I had plenty of 20, 30 kill games that I could have uploaded and done what everybody else was doing. But I started doing this. Now, this is very similar to your fellow Arabs Inside the Mind series that he does. Very similar. And that's actually the reason he started popping off, was because he was doing that series. So I can only imagine. I think I only did either 2 or 3 of these videos, and I stopped uploading them. This series right here was actually pretty popular. Had I kept doing it, who knows where I'd be. I mean, look at the comments. This series was actually a good idea. Your commentary is good. Still haven't gotten a win. Hoping this will help. He actually ended up tuning into one of my streams and said that I helped him get his first win. My man CPU Express, this will help me get better. My man Ryan Glock, if you guys don't know who Ryan Glock is, he's one of my favorite people on this earth, man. He's such a good dude. I wish he would come back to content creation. He hasn't uploaded in a year. He just kind of stopped uploading, man. But love this man to death. He's another huge motivation of mine. He's really helped me a lot. He's helped me improve as a person a lot. But essentially what the series was to help others get better at the game, and also it helped me as well. Like, going back, watching a gameplay, talking about it, and looking at it, it's like, wow, like you start to think like, I really could have done this different, I could have done that different, you know what I'm saying? So it's a really useful type of video, and that's exactly why Arab blew up, because he's a smart player, he knows what he's doing, and he blew up because of it. That's a very popular series. Now, he's in the pro scene, but the pro scene is very small in comparison to the rest of Fortnite. So I think I want to bring this series back, and start talking about it again, start doing it again, and just go from there. I might make a one video a week called Player's Perspective. I might just continue where I left off, do one video a week, and try my best to go from there, to improve upon myself to help others improve, and make educational videos again, because at the end of the day, I feel like that's something I'm very good at. It's something I enjoy, and it's something I should definitely continue doing. So I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about why I stopped creating content in the first place. To be honest, it's essentially because I was dedicating entirely too much time to competitive. I felt like all I had time for was competitive and streaming. And at the end of the day, I had a long conversation with my wife, and she made me realize a lot. She really helped me realize why I got into this in the first place. So I started creating content back in 2007. My cousin and I were making goofy, funny videos just to make people laugh. It was we both had a niche for entertaining, right? It was something we enjoyed. So we started creating content. We started doing this back in 2007. Keep that in mind, 2007, and it is currently 2021. It's a long ass time. Is that 14 years? It's a long ass time to be creating content. You know what I'm saying? So we just made goofy videos. We were having fun, and then I carried on and continued that with gaming content. I was having fun, and then it's like, where did the fun stop for me? And the fun never stopped with content creation. I never stopped having fun creating content. I never stopped having fun streaming until I started playing competitive Fortnite. When I really started taking it serious and getting frustrated with myself and trying to hold myself to a certain standard, that's when it became a problem. So I told myself, I gave myself an ultimatum. You have to make a decision. You're either going to create content and stream and enjoy yourself, do something you're genuinely passionate about, or pursue something that is unrealistic, you don't have the time to pursue, and it just makes you a toxic person. I was always frustrated. I was always getting upset, annoyed, agitated about everything. You know what I'm saying? So I felt the need to stop pursuing competitive. I feel obligated to stop pursuing competitive at the highest level. That does not mean I'm going to stop playing tournaments. That does not mean I'm going to stop having fun playing arena or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, you can play arena, you can play tournaments without taking it as serious as I was trying to take it. So my goal is to strictly play and have fun and enjoy myself. I essentially need to do what Acting Like Tommy is doing. He's someone that has really inspired me to just have fun, man. Like, the dude is constantly having a blast. He's having a good time. He's playing Fortnite. He's playing competitively, and he's playing all these tournaments, and he's just having a good time all the time. Every time I watch him, man, the dude's having fun. So it really made me realize, like, Ryan, you don't have the time to dedicate to Fortnite that you need to play at the highest level. You used to be, I feel like I used to be there. I used to be at the highest level. My friend and I, you know, we qualified for finals for the World Cup. Unfortunately, he was not able to make it. This was the very last week of the duos. Where unfortunately he had to go to the hospital. So we didn't get to even try out. We didn't get to attempt to make it to, you know, the big leagues, right? We made it to finals, but we did not even get to attempt to make it to the main stage. So that being said, I'm very excited to get back to my roots, to get back to what drove me to start all of this in the first place. That being said, without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to talk a little bit about the update. Let's talk about it. So with this new update, they fixed performance mode. They initially implemented performance mode. A lot of people really just gave them shit about the way it looked. But you get used to it, and it turns out it's actually a lot better for editing. It's a lot better for seeing in the storm, and it's honestly just better performance overall. They ended up changing it to where it looked like you were on mobile, and also it felt like crap. Like the other performance mode just felt like shit, in my opinion. Did not feel good at all. So with that being said, they fixed the performance mode. They unvaulted a couple weapons, the flintlock. They unvaulted the crossbow. I believe the crossbow was probably unvaulted because of the Valentine's Day, right? They also added a new variant to Red Jade. Look at this. This looks insane, dude. I love this variant, man. So the original is black and red. It's got the kunai knives, got the chopsticks, the mask. I think it's just an amazing skin. I had to buy it. It was great. It's a great skin. But the variant looks so much better. Look at how insane this variant is, right? This variant looks sick. Variant looks sick. And then you pair it with this pickaxe. Oh my God, forget about it. Get out of here. Looks insane, man. Looks insane. We're gonna jump into some games. We're gonna take a look at the update, see if we can't get a flint knock, see how performance mode is gonna treat us. I haven't played yet. I'm not warmed up. We're just gonna jump right in, see how things go. Hopefully we do well. We'll see. But man, I'm gonna be honest. It upsets me a little bit that it took me this long to realize that I was losing sight of my passion. I wasn't doing what I loved. I stopped to just play competitive Fortnite, and honestly, as much as I enjoy competitive Fortnite, it's not realistic for me to pursue. I don't enjoy competitive Fortnite as much as I do creating content, as much as I do entertaining, as much as I do streaming. The live interaction when you're streaming, all these things, man, is something I genuinely enjoy. So I absolutely had to get back to that. That's why I decided I'm going to be creating content that I enjoy. I'm going to be creating content on whatever game I'm having fun with. I'm also going to try to create educational content for people. I feel like not a lot of people are starting with the basics anymore. A lot of people are just kind of, you know, like a lot of people are advanced, but there's a lot of people in this game that just aren't that good. You know what I mean? And I feel like I can help them. I definitely feel like I can help them. So I'm going to do my best. I'm gonna have fun, and like I said, I'm not strictly sticking to Fortnite. I'm not strictly sticking to Call of Duty or anything like that. I'm just gonna play whatever I'm having fun playing. I shot it. It showed the reload animation, but it didn't actually shoot. What the heck was that? That was kind of weird. That was weird as hell. Was that just like lag, or is the performance mode not what it was before? I don't know. That was kind of goofy. Either way, man, I'm very excited to get back into creating content again and having fun with gaming. I kind of lost sight of everything that I enjoyed. Kind of lost sight of my passion, and I want to get back to that. That is what I enjoy. That's what I want to do. And like I said, I'm going to continue having fun. I might still play tournaments. I might still play. I'm definitely going to play arena because I just enjoy getting kills and having health on kills. I do enjoy that. But I essentially just need to get back to having fun. That is what it boils down to. In all honesty, though, I just wanted to get back to having fun. I wanted to find myself again, and I feel like I've done that. My wife helped me do that. My friends helped me do that. I don't want to ruin relationships that I've built over the past few years. Friends that I've made. I don't want to ruin those relationships by being a toxic individual because I'm letting Fortnite hinder my mood. I don't want it to affect me anymore. I can't allow it to affect me anymore. So that being said, without further ado, I appreciate you guys for showing all the love you've shown me over the years. Hope you continue to do so. We're going to continue to grow the community. TikTok's growing at a substantial rate. Twitter's continuously growing. Twitch continuously growing. YouTube is the only one that's been neglected. I apologize for that. We're going to get back into it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, I do appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care, everybody. Talk to you guys later. And I'm out of here.